Oh my lord. Let's do this. I don't know why we're going to do this today. I have no interest. But let's do a Scott talk. This is I haven't done one of these for ages. Due to the fact I was in a coma. It was horrible. I had too many Smarties and I have diabetes. Which is, it's not too bad having diabetes as long as you have the insulin. And make sure that you watch your blood sugar. Type 2 diabetes I have. But I did go into a coma because I indulged on chocolate, eggs and rabbits. This was a few weeks ago though. This is when they were starting to, you know, you don't get an Easter egg in the shop at Easter. You get the Easter egg about 7 weeks before Easter begins. Just after Christmas they start stocking up so you can wow. I'm guessing you're supposed to buy the egg ready for to give as gifts, but I didn't. I fucking crammed as many in my face as possible. Mini eggs, the Easter eggs, cream eggs, McFlurries, cream egg McFlurries, rabbits, chocolate rabbits, every possible Easter I consumed. I don't know why I stopped smoking cigarettes and all of a sudden I had to do something with my hands, some sort of oral fixation or something. It was either that or fucking suck a cock, and I ain't got no time for that. I ain't, you know, I've looked at penises at urinals. You know, it's one of my little things I do when I'm taking a urine. I'm taking a urination into a urinal. What are you supposed to do? Like, there's only so many times you can read the posters that say, don't beat up ambulance drivers, rape is rape, no matter what, don't rape people. You know, what other posters are there in toilets? There's a lot of posters above urinals though, like awareness posters telling you not to do stuff. Because, you know, you have a few bits of alcohol, you consume some beverages, you loosen up, you knock that part of your brain off and you, oh, I feel like I want to fuck something or fight something. Yeah, that's the beauty of alcohol. Or the curse of alcohol. Is it a help or is it a hindrance? Let society be the judge. You know, alcohol can help in some ways. If you have a horrible job that you don't enjoy going to, or you're in a relationship that you don't want to be in, and you can't escape the reality of life other than going to the bottle, then you turn to the bottle. Jim Beam, Jack Daniels, Kraken, oh, so many alcoholic beverages you can consume to escape the dark reality of life. That's one of the fucking bonuses. Because, you know, digging graves is no fun. Well, that's the fun in being an undertaker, so, you know, every night you've got to at least have a couple of just to take your mind off the rotting corpses you're stood upon. It's the life of a grave digger, isn't it? You spend your entire life digging to eat to avoid death. And you don't get to dig your own grave. That's the saddest thing about being an undertaker. Someone else takes that shovel that you once lifted and plows it into the ground and shifts the dirt 6 foot down, and you get chucked in there. But it's not your grave. It's not your work. Honestly, the worst thing about being an undertaker is not being able to dig your own grave. Like, as a poet, you can write your own eulogy or a writer, or if you're a singer, you can create songs that will echo throughout the ages what you wrote down about your own inevitable death. You go, I'm going to die. Oh, I'm going to die. My soul may fly into the sky. Jesus Savior, Lord Christ. Yeah, something like that. Some transcendent. I'm dying, but here's the gift of my knowledge. Wisdom will be carried throughout these lyrics. Boom! You know, that's fine. If you're an artist, you can paint. Paint your own suffering as you're about to die. But what's a gravedigger do for fun? You know, what's his labour? His love and labour. His love and labour is moving soil to throw himself. He doesn't get to do that. He misses that opportunity. Anyway, what the fuck am I talking about? Anyway, so I went into a coma from the diabetes. I don't have diabetes. I wasn't really in a fucking coma. Just making this up. But if I was in it, that you know, why have I not done these? A good excuse would be that I was in a coma. It's not a good excuse. That's a very good excuse. If you ever get questioned, hey, why did you not attend? It's a great excuse. If you are in a coma, you are lucky, because Jesus, the day-to-day of life is just grueling. It's grueling, not drooling. If you're in a coma, you may be drooling. It's the only. How's Steve? He's got spit all over him, but he's all right for a coma. You're in a coma, though. You get to miss all this politicalization of everything. You fucking can't escape it now. Doesn't matter where you go. There's just a fucking left or right or right or left. Left or right. Right or... It's left. Oh, it's right. Oh, it's left over there. Oh, it's a right. Just a constant bombardment of fucking directions. Doesn't mean anything. Oh, the right, they're crazy. The far, how right are they? Oh, all the way over there. All the way over there, are they? How far away are... Far, they're far right. Fucking all the way. Now I know that when I upload this, I'm going to be pointing to the left. Or is it? It's a problem, isn't it? You don't know your directions very well. Who do you vote for? Left or right, it doesn't matter. You're going to be confused if you don't know your directions. And then you have the left. And the left, oh, the left. Really? That's how far we came as a species. Hello, this is the future. Hi. Oh, hi, future. Scott, how are you? Yeah, it's great. Love being in the future. Just want to tell you, the technology we have nowadays, oh my god, it's fantastic. Know all that primitive shit that you still believe, that reptilian brain that you carry around with you? That crazy, kind of suspicious, scared, fearful mentality, the human condition that we've always had? Well, that's still going to exist. It's just you're going to have the technology to perpetuate that fear into a wider area. Oh, thank you very much, future. Alright, I'll speak to you later. Bye-bye. That's where we are, isn't it? That's where we are. Arguing. I thought we did this. I thought we got past it, you know. There was a moment in time. There was a brief moment where the populace... There was a brief moment where people around the world were like, we're the 99%, we need to destroy the 1%. The 1% have all the money, they have all the wealth. They have all the land. The 1% control the wars. The 1% control the banks. The 1% control the countries. 1% control the media. They control the YouTube, they control the Google, they control the Facebook. They control the Daily Mail, they control the Sun. The news corporations, as all owned, or Sky News, and all of them are all owned by the 1%. And it's not even a proper 1%, it's probably like a 0.1%. But we, citizens of the world, will rally together. We will rally together and we will bring down the 1%. You know, and the anonymous groups were like, we're gonna get the 1%. And all the commentators, all the artists, all the humans, all the workers, all the nurses and the doctors and the students, we're gonna get the 1%. And they were scared for a while, the 1%, because what did they do? They went, quickly, get the fucking riot vans out there. We need to shut these motherfuckers up. And they did. They shut us up. But what did they do? Because they knew that the resentment was still there. They were still angry. But what did they do? They gave us protests that were okay to join in. So instead of having the 99 versus the 1, which isn't good odds. If you are the 1% and you have 99% of the rest attacking, you're not in a winning position. You're getting a little bit of Venezuela fucking helicopters flying into mansions. Take this, you fucking big pig. I give my life to murder you, you scumbag. Where's the food? You got all the food. Where's the water? Stop dumping shit in the oceans. We need to fix this, you fucking crazy cunts. Yeah, that's a 99%. They nearly did. They nearly toppled it a little bit. There was a little bit of ooh. And then what happened? Get the vans out there. Hey, what? They're angry. What should we do? I don't know. Tell them feminism. Fucking. No, the women are out there now. Send the women out there. And you got people. That's the most interesting thing, because I turned up for the 99% march just to watch the fucking. Because I like watching people. Oh, it's an alarm there. I set that alarm to tell me to check my phone now. So you had the 99. Where was I? Oh yeah, so they created the little feminist groups. They came out, got all excited, and that was okay, because that's what I was saying. I went to the 99% march just to observe the crowds. I love to see a crowd forming. As soon as you see a crowd forming, you're seeing humans becoming less and less of individuals and becoming more of the mob. And all those anxieties and fears and superstitions and the lowest common denominators of our species, they start to boil, they start to brew, and they start to become a collective. And all you need is one strong enough voice that can tap into that collective, and all of a sudden you have an unruly mob ready to kill, to cut throats, to kick babies, to take a shit in a plant pot. They do whatever they want. They're mad, these people. Yeah, but that's a crowd. So I turn off and I like to watch the crowds. You know, especially at a protest, because they just walk around. It's impossible. You've lost. We've lost. We just succumb to what is happening, and accept that you're going to be fucked up the arse. Once you start to realize that you're being fucked on a daily basis, then will you be truly free. Because you'll figure out the system which you live in, and you'll have to find the loopholes yourself to dance around the insanity. Because there's no going back from this. You can't protest in the streets. Pointless. It's pointless. This isn't going to work. I mean, the skyscrapers are the walls that surround the street. And there's only two ways to go down a street, forward or back. And guess what? If you get one on one side, one on the other, now you're caged in. It's fantastically designed streets. So the protests, they turn up and they go for their march with their placards. Come marching down the street. And they've got nowhere to go. The only place to go is when you're marching on one of these protests. The only escape route is into a Starbucks or a Pret-a-Manger or a Tesco's. Oh great, what are you arguing against? Corporations. Oh great, good luck. And you turn up in your fucking Domino's pizza. I'm in the protest, no. Nation's favourite pastime. So you're wandering through these fucking roads. But the interesting thing about the 99 versus the 1% protests is the police turned up. The police turned up and they quarantined the area and they moved them aside and they split the large marches up and they controlled it. It was beautiful crowd controlling. They separated them so they went in different directions. So now the crowd was halved. And then they slowly started to kind of contain, quarantine, and kettle them in. And then over time, people just get bored and they wander off home. They always do it at the weekends as well. These protests. They're not fucking up the work day. There's never a 9 to 5 protest. It's protest on your hours. So they're out there protesting. But the police turned up on the 99 one. I went down to the feminist one just to have a little look around, because I like to see the ladies in the vagina hats and the Donald Trump's a rapist, and which was funny because I seen a rape happen, not a rape, but I seen women being sexually assaulted at the feminist march. That's a sweet irony, isn't there? Horrific. I would have been angry if it wasn't so ironic. They were angry about rapists and sex assault and at the same time there was this Arab guy just kind of frocking against, just going up and just standing behind the women, pushing himself against them. He's like a creepy fucking pervert. But no police. That was a socially acceptable protest that was not being shot down. You could have kept walking around with those banners for 7 months. They still are. They get out there. You have the EU flag. These are acceptable protests because these are the protests that coincide with the Tony Blairs of the world, the Barack Obamas, the Hillary Clintons. These protests are with those guys, and what, they're gonna shut you down? No, you're on team fucking dictator. So join the club. Hitler wasn't angry at the people holding the swastikas. Oh no, they're protesting for the right to kill the Jews. Oh, what should we do? Hush, hush. Keep it down, let them march, it's fine, it's fine. But everything's politicised now, it's hard to escape it. It's fun to have a little... It's fun to dip your toe into politics every now and again. You're like, oh, let's just have a little look at the political. Oh yeah, people are still left and right. There's those over there, and them over there. Oh, look at that. Oh, what are they doing over there? Oh, they're making little hoods, they are, for the Ku Klux Klan meeting. That's good, isn't it? Oh, look at them. Oh, they're doing some cross-stitching Nazi swastikas. Because you can't buy them in the shop. You can't buy them. There must be homecraft. Maybe the wives are sat around knitting little swastika jumpers for the far right radicalized white men. Oh, what's over here? Oh, look, it's the left. What are the left doing? Oh, they're students. They're spotty little students. What do they do? Oh, they've got their little EU flags they've bought from the internet. He's detaching it to his flat. his university accommodation. He's got a little EU flag up there. He wants to be part. That's good. As he's punching people in the face, shutting them down for speaking against anything. Don't tell jokes. Just constant. It's constant bombardment of just bullshit. And you can't escape it. I can't escape it now. This default, isn't it? It's a default position of time filling. As time passes by, we fill it with the most boring and mundane, and it's just sad, isn't it? What a sad time to exist in. It's a complete deconstruction of society. It's slowly taking place. You know, the Tower of Babylon fell because no one could communicate with them. God punished man for becoming too close to the heavens. You're getting too close to the heavens. Pew, you can all speak different languages. And what happened? What happened with Europe? But nothing but taking young children from different parts of the world, and not only just destabilize Greece, destabilize Greece, destabilize Italy, destabilize Spain, and they have nowhere to go. Well, they got no work. What do they do? Well, they grab a Papa's bag. Papa, I'm gonna take that bag of yours. I'm gonna tie it down to a stick. I'm gonna walk over to the railroad, Father. Father, I love you. I love you. I love everything you done. And I love Mama. But Mama ain't around no more. She died. She died, Dada. And I can't stay here no more. I need to venture off and find my own way in the world. I'm gonna head to London town. So I take my bag and I put it on my back and I walk the roads. I find the nearest rail track and I go all the way up down to London town. I travel through Madrid, I travel through Paris, I travel all the way to London town. I don't speak English, but I travel. I travel for the work. I travel. And they get here. And they're fucked, aren't they? They live in squalor. 7 people to a house. There's only 5 rooms. This is your place. And no one speaks to each other because of the language difficulty. They don't have the English. Boop boop. Ba 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 boop. So no one's talking, and the ones that are talking are only allowed to speak in the right terminologies. They've got to use the right language. God forbid they say anything contrary to the mass opinion, which is told down to us. Told down to us. It's madness. It's complete madness. Look at me pontificating. Like I've got a brandy. Then I'll tell you another thing about the world, which you kids don't understand. You kids don't know. It's just strange, isn't it? It's just very strange. And you have nothing but social media just telling you what you can and can't say, and angry. This is fantastic. The whole Tommy Robinson, the EDL founder and now activist. The activist. Like he's Thomas Paine wandering the streets. We must defend the right for man to speak freely, to criticize religion. I agree. I agree wholeheartedly with such... I don't know what they are. But he's been banned from Twitter, which I can only see as Twitter have figured out a way to create content. Because every time someone goes down, every time there's a Twitter blip, bloop, where's he gone? It's really weird. It's like if you're stood at a party with 5,000 people in it. I don't know, maybe 5,000 or whatever. This doesn't work, this is a stupid analogy. But let's say you're hanging around with your friends, then one of them just disappears. For just a Dutch exit or an Irish exit, just completely, you're having a good time, then boom! Where the fuck's Tommy gone? Tommy? Tom? You know, you're gonna start talking about it. Same with Twitter, innit? But they calculate it. You know, how many fucking followers has he got? How many? 100k or something? How many? How many did he have? All of a sudden you blip him out, bloop! And then everybody's upset. They've suspended him from... What should we do? We'll go to Twitter. They don't... What? That just seems like you're playing into Twitter's hands. Twitter's sat around. Yeah, kill him off. It gets people talking, you see? And it's not even a killing off. It's not like the fucking mob. It's the same thing as the mob, but no one dies. They deleted my Twitter account. Good! Wish they deleted everybody's fucking Twitter account. Imagine that. Imagine how fucking happy people would be. Just sat around the house. I don't know what to do with myself today. I've got nothing to tweet. What shall I tweet? Oh, Twitter, why did Twitter collapse? Why did it have to crumble? I used to spend every 3.5 minutes, I would put a new update on there, telling people and retweeting. I don't agree with this. I agree with this. I don't agree with this. I agree with this. Oh, this is ridiculous. I don't agree with this. Oh, this is bombastically terrible. I do agree with this. This is terrible. Oh no, I don't know what this... Oh, I hate this. This is terrible. Oh, that was good. He's from the far right. Oh yeah, I like him. He's on the left. He's a good left. Right. Just imagine, just gone, completely gone. I don't know what to do now. Don't know what to do with myself. I don't know, maybe I'll learn how to play darts. Then you're just out there, you're in a pub. Hey, this is fun, look the way, yeah, it just spins as I throw it and it hits ting. Oh my god, look, I got a triple 20, let's see if I can do that again. All of a sudden you've got a nation of fucking darters. You know, you could pick up a pen and start doodling. You know, people have no creativity. Not at all. Where's the creativity? They sit around bitching. You fucking gossip. Fucking small talk gossip. That's where we are as a society. My granddad used to make shit. He used to fucking build bird tables. I don't build bird tables, I bitch on fucking Twitter. Ironically, it's a fucking picture of a bird. Everybody feeds it with their bullshit comments. The actual birds are starving. It's the seeds. Fucking 400 falcons passed away in Scotland this year because there wasn't a bird table out there fucking feeding the sparrows. Build a bird table. That's why, It's my suggestion for society. Build a fucking bird table. You can't do that. Anyway, there's complete politicization of everything. Even jokes. The arts are being gutted and filled with just dribble. You're not even allowed to it's just... What are you gonna do? You have these fucking scumbag cunts existing in the world. And you can't call them cunts, you can't mock them in any way. Well, how do you satirize these people? How do you ridicule them? With the only way you can do it is just be willing to give up your life like some sort of crazy martyr. But that's fucking stupid. People have to martyr themselves again. Mr. fucking Hitler dog the other day. We all know the dog about the Hitler story. The great distraction. The dog on the internet did a Sieg Heil, and the man that owns the dog is going to prison. You know this story, yes. It's a very important story. Was that how many people are dying of being homeless? Let's not talk about the heroin epidemic. No. People can't buy houses. No. Let's not talk about that. The streets are filling up. Muslim extremism is on the rise. Terrorists keep booming. There's rape gangs up and down the country. Children are being fucked to death. Just horrific. We are in the Middle Ages. We're falling backwards slightly. Maybe a blip. It may be a small blip in the human cycle. But I don't know. The thing is, it might not be. It might not be that bad. It's just there's a constant. That's the beauty of the humans. Is that we had the news, which did the job of scaring the shit out of people, and then we figured out a way to surpass the news and create a new media, which was the internet. And what did we do? It turns out all we're interested in is being frightened. Because like the news scared the shit out of you. You're like, oh fuck, oh. But now you can't help it. Because like, fuck it, have you seen this? You should be scared too. You share that information. Now you do the job for the news. The news doesn't give you news. It gives you opinion pieces so you can chip in like you have something of value to say. Let's not talk to the experts. No, why would we talk to people that actually study this or have wisdom and knowledge in that chosen field that have been spending years upon years looking back throughout history, just constantly spending hours upon hours just stuck with information coming at them, studying this all the way through, be it philosophy or history or what do? Now just discredit that. We'll get Wacky John. Wacky John comes out covered in his own shit. Who? Mr. John, what do you think about David Hume and his billiard ball theory about something? Oh, no. Sorry, John. You're gonna have to use actual words. You do know how to speak English, don't you? Yeah, I know how to speak English. I just choose not to because it's more fun to talk like this. This is going to be difficult to get your point across. Would you like to discuss what David Hume was trying to say or promote in his inquiry into the human condition or whatever it is? What is this, John? This is madness. I think what John's trying to say about David Hume is he was born in Edinburgh in 17 blah blah, and he wanted to create a new style of thinking that was very far away from Locke and Newton and Then he went on to discover a new type of shoelace, and what do you think, John? Is that what he was trying to say? I don't fucking need my shit! Oh, okay, that's... Well, I'm glad we have that. At least that's equality, I mean. So a fucking crazy person gets to speak as well as a professor. The professors lose credibility. Madness. What's my point? What's my point? Is there a point to this? It's a celebration of the stupid, isn't it? That's what we are. It's a complete celebration of the stupid and the narcissistic. Says me that has no intellect and is talking to a camera.